Our top story this morning. In afternoon testimony, the mother of 5 murdered Jones children surprised many in the courtroom and said she does not want her ex-husband put to death.
Amber Kyzer testified for her ex-husband Timothy Jones Jr.'s defense team for about a half hour. News 19's Jacob Reynolds joins us now with the details. Jacob.
Andrea Darcy, with the jury paying close attention, Amber Kyzer told the courtroom she did not want her husband put to death and that she wished mercy on him. Kyzer told the defense and the jury that she had been watching the trial every day from home and said she was even learning new details about what exactly happened to her children. And when asked by the defense if she wanted her ex-husband to die, this was her response.
Have him put to death.
I personally, myself, can't bring myself to want anybody to die. It's a really hard, I hear what my kids went through, I'm just being honest. I hear what my kids went through and what they endured. Sorry. And as a mother, if I could personally rip his face off, I would. That's the mom in me. That's the mama bear in me, wanting to just make him feel everything they felt. I don't personally feel like I have the right to put anybody's life in my hands. I don't wish that upon anybody. I don't wish the Jones family to feel what I felt losing my sons. I do not wish to.
Kyzer testified in and out of tears about the end of her marriage to Jones Jr., saying it was at times volatile, violent, and aggressive. She also said that she let Jones have full custody because at the time of their separation, she did not have a car, a home, or any money. And later in her testimony, she went to her ex-husband directly, was staring right at him, and said this.
I hope for mercy for you. I pray for you often. And I say that without excusing what he's done. I say that wholeheartedly from the depths of my soul. I don't want anyone to feel anymore. There's been so much loss. A lot of loss.
When the state had the opportunity to cross-examine Kyzer, she told them she respected the jury's decision to potentially give Jones a death sentence. She said she had always been against the death penalty. She also told them that while she was watching the trial, she did have conflicting feelings. She told Deputy Solicitor Suzanne Mays at one point while watching the trial, she wanted to, quote, fry him. She said that twice on the stand, but at the end of her testimony, she once again reiterated to the jury looking at them, saying she would respect whatever decision they made. Live in Lexington County, Jacob Reynolds, News 19, WLTX.
You know, Jacob, I remember earlier in the testimony them speaking quite a bit about they were members of a church together and the religion had a lot of rules. Perhaps did they bring that up? Did the state bring that up when they were talking to her or during her testimony about her conflicting feelings about the death penalty because of that?
Well, the state did want to emphasize that this was a long-held belief before, obviously, what happened to her children. They made the point to get Amber to say that she had always felt this way, and that clip we played second there of her saying during the trial she had conflicting thoughts because there were times, she said specifically, as a mother of these 5 children, she wanted him to, quote, fry. So she said she had conflicting beliefs, but she was glad the decision was not in her hands, and she said it was not for her to personally advocate for the death of anyone, including her ex-husband, the convicted murderer of her 5 children.
Jacob, who are we expecting to hear from again tomorrow?
Well, Darcy, right in front of me, the Jones family has sat for the whole trial. And today, before Amber testified, Boyd Young, the lead defense attorney, came up to the other Jones family members. There's about 4 of them, and he had told them he planned to have the 4 of them testify after Amber was done. Now, Amber testified right after lunch. They went back to the social historian who has been giving testimony the entire day besides Amber. She will be cross-examined first thing tomorrow morning, and then we are expecting to at least hear from a few of those other Jones family members, including his half-brothers and at least one of his stepmothers. And we are not sure when this case will be given back to the jury to determine sentencing. Darcy.
All right, Jacob, thank you so much for giving us this update. Now we'll check back in with you in a little bit.